Hey there, kiddos. Welcome to some Diablo 2. What are we going to be doing today? Classy Sork Face. And hardcore, yeah, why not? Let's see, this might be a little loud. I got a fan on, so sorry if, I don't know, volume may be weird. But what are we doing today? We are making a classic hardcore sorceress, and you say, Jake, what are we doing that for? I'm gonna wind up twinking her out with some uniques and stuff. So just some basic stuff, nothing huge. Because I'm not even sure what you can have on classic. I don't think. I think it still only has just the basic uniques, so it's missing out on most of the good stuff. But anyway, why are we doing this? Well, I now have. Thank you. I now have Diablo 3, and I've played through. I haven't beaten Inferno yet, but I've been rushed up to Inferno. I've got somewhere total like 35 hours or something in the game. I've played it. I mean, I've played enough of Inferno to know how hard it is compared to, say, just regular hell mode and like hell mode for this and things like that. And I've messed around with the auction house enough to kind of have my own opinion of that. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to talk a little bit about what this is going to be, why I'll be doing this, at least for right now, instead of D3, and then what I think of D3. And that's going to be this video. I'm going to do my best to get that done within 15-20 minutes max. This is a challenge. This is just classic, so no expansion, no Act 5, no customizable mercenaries to beat the monsters for me. I would actually roll this on back to 1.03, that terrible patch, but I'm not doing that, because if I do that, I have to sacrifice. Let me throw a point in there and a point in there. If I do that, I have to sacrifice the resolution, and I would be 800 by 600 is really really about the minimum that you want to play anything at. One warmth, I might hold on to that. I might switch to that at level 6. But anyway, this is gonna be a Hydra sorceress, and we will eventually pick up some lightning. But everything we do, like our extra skills we get, like from clearing the Den of Evil, things like that, we're going to work to get teleport and whatnot. But yeah, I would roll this back to one of the older patches, but then I lose the resolution, and then it's like, you can't stand to view the damn thing, so we're not going to worry about that. I will probably just go ahead and use a hero editor and clear out normal. I don't know, maybe not. I might just play it, we'll see. The Den of Evil. Yeah, I might just play it actually. I don't know, I'm still going to twink her out with some stuff in between this video and the next video. I want to see check my audio levels, see how it sounds, all that good stuff. But anyway, yeah, we're going to do this for kind of the challenge of it. And the reason I want to do that and talk about that is I want to talk a little bit about difficulty in a game, or perceived difficulty in a game, and difficulty for the right reasons, things like that. Diablo 3 is no doubt a difficult game. I mean, there's no two ways about it. It's a tough game, especially Inferno mode. But what makes it tough is thoughtful AI, and they ganging up on the right person, or or is it just kind of Fallout, well, monsters do more damage, take less damage, have more health. Exact same thing. They're still just as dumb as they always were, or however you want to look at that. Well, Diablo 3 is hard in that once you get to Inferno mode, at least from what I've watched a lot of like I watched Kripparrian when he tackled hardcore in Inferno with a barbarian. Watched a lot of live streams, watched a lot of YouTube, XCal, DRJ, etc. What makes Diablo hard is deaths that are not your fault, right? And these are the worst. Oh hell! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! It's like you guys are gonna wind up seeing me escape and save an exit because that's gonna destroy me there. Let me throw these in here. Damn players 8. Ooh. Come on, come on, kill it, kill it. Is that any better? No, same thing. But yeah, so it's all basically deaths that are not your fault. You get one shot by something you couldn't even see, or you find something you can see and you walk up to it and oh hell, run away, run away. Yeah, see, I mean, if you remember just me starting out, my other characters, I never even got close to dying in the expansion. Like the monsters are different. Like it's a different game. Anyway, a lot of things that are just not your fault. I can't help it if I get one shot by something that sees me before I see it, and so it kills me. What am I supposed to do? What would you have me do? Deaths that you can learn something from. You can go, okay, well, I should have, approached it differently, or, things like that. There's no like quick way out. Like with this, I can always save an exit. I mean, it's kind of cheap, but at the same time, it's needed. It really is, because I may get stun locked or something, and you lose the progress that you made by saving and exiting, but you stay alive. And the way the skill system works with cooldowns and things like that, it's not like you can just spam teleport and get away. It's a very different breed of game. So, now let me say this: I like it. It's completely different than this. It's completely different. There's really no parallels to be made between the two, and if you in terms of gameplay mechanics, if you try to make those parallels, I think you're doing us all a disservice. It's a very, very different game. It's a lot of fun. I don't know that I'll play Diablo 3, at least unless they make some major changes. I don't know if I'll play it for 8 years, or hell, it's 2012. I'm still playing this game. I'm just coming back to it because it's something about it. I can't beat it. So yeah, I mean, just kind of first impressions. It's unless you're playing something like a barbarian, and unless you want to just insanely gear yourself out, you're sort of stuck. It's so gear dependent. Like in this, like I could never equip anything else on this character, and just by virtue of leveling up her skills, I could make a strong character. I could beat the game. I could even beat the game in hell mode theoretically. I mean, people have done it. I mean, it's possible, but not so in Diablo 3. Everything is pulled off of your gear. In this, my firebolt damage comes off the fact that I have a level 2 firebolt. In Diablo 3, my firebolt would have damage based off the fact that I have a short staff with 1 to 5 damage. Does that I mean, I'm sorry, there's nothing you can say about that makes sense. It's an interesting system. but a sorceress can equip, like for instance, they can equip two-handed maces, and so they're better off, at least on the softcore side of things, equipping some giant two-handed weapon with super extra damage or whatever, than they are trying to equip something with like one-handed, and then having an offhand for like plus resist or plus vitality or something like that for some sort of survivability. Let's go to town here. We're gonna need some repairs, and they're gonna need some potions. May have to, let's back this down to players 4. Just don't want this to be too much of a chore. So that. Now we'll sell that. We'll sell that. Hold on to this just in case. What do you have for me, Charcy? No armor? No? Okay. I was looking for a. Maybe. Hold on. Socketed. No. No. Okay. I'm gonna throw that sapphire in there. Big difference between expansion and no expansion is the size of your stash. It's not big. But yeah, so I equip like a two-handed mace, 1.3k damage, which is not even a big one. I mean, just kind of par for the course, so to speak. And go to town because that's more productive for you. Sorry, I'm switching gears there. Back to D3. So your gear makes all the difference in the world. It's much more important for your gear than anything. And now that people are like really botting, pretty strong. Gold has dropped. 2 weeks ago, if you wanted to use the real money auction house and buy 1,000,000 gold, it was running about $80 or so. And as of today, it's about $2. So they wanted to try to make gold a currency, and all they have done is make items once again a currency. Gold may be a medium that we use to essentially trade around for those items, but bottom line, oh hell, don't die. But bottom line, items, gold is not the currency, and it's not what things are going to be assessed in. Plus, there's so much variance on items. Even like the legendaries, which are like uniques and stuff. So much variance on those from roll to roll on it. I mean, you get one that's a decent item, worth something, and then the very next one gets such a shitty roll. It's like what are you supposed to do with that? Just not a lot that can be done, and it's not fair. I guess is the best way I know to put it. But anyway, so kind of back to difficulty. It's really just sort of difficult for the wrong reasons, and this is, I think, Diablo 2, especially Classic, is difficult for the right reasons. I don't think, if you do come across that mob that is, just ridiculous and impossible to kill, you have a nice quick way out. Save and exit, retry. In D3, there are certain mobs, certain areas that you can load into, and you don't have a way out. It's kill or be killed, and if you literally can't kill that mob, then you lost. Well, you don't really lose items because your money and your items stay on your account. Whatever's in your stash stays on your account. So you only lose what you're actually wearing for however much sense that makes. I don't know. It's just, it's not what it could have been. But don't get me wrong, go buy the game. It's great. Buy it, play it. I'm sure you'll love it. I love it. I'm glad I have it, and I will. Really. Well, 1 to energy. It's a little bit more mana. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Do I have, no, I put that in the stash. Okay, well, that cap will probably get that sapphire. Alright, so we're at about 15 minutes now. I'll take a few moments and talk about why, kind of come back around to why I'm doing this. This is, I don't know, it just gives me something to do. I'm going to have to get Fraps working and come on better terms with Fraps to use it to do D3, because usually what I do is I use something like Cam Studio and just simply, like drag it over the part of the screen that I'm going to be recording, and hit record. And I can't really do that with Diablo 3, because if I drag it over the whole screen, what it winds up doing for whatever reason is it winds up just recording my desktop. Even though I alt tab back around over to Diablo, I don't know, it just doesn't do it. So instead of fighting with that, I'm just going to work on trying to get Fraps to go. But also, kind of along those same lines, this is a nice, easy way for me to record, and I haven't been able to record a bunch lately. We've been painting this upstairs room and making kind of some changes, a lot of home improvement type stuff, and just haven't really been able to do stuff. And I don't know, I just wanted to kind of get a video up with my thoughts. And then also just kind of say, is this something you guys would want to see? Would you watch some D2 Classic? Can't hire anybody? Okay, it's like a mercenary would. I mean, you can't customize them in this, but man, it would be nice to get a little extra damage. I might even have to crank this back down to just players 1, because I mean, no matter which way you're slicing this here, I am not dealing a bunch of damage. So there we go. Yeah, I'm probably left some things out, and I will I will probably continue to leave things out, but that's everything I feel like I want to say right now. So we're going to finish cleansing the Den of Evil here, and we're going to call it a day at that point. So how much more do I have to go? Okay, so we still have. Okay, well, the den's not that big. I've explored the entire den. So where are these more than 5 monsters left? Let's come over here and make sure nothing up here. Okay, good. I'm about to run out of stamina. Nice. Okay, there. 5 left. Oh god, they're going to be spread out too. Okay, let's just wait for stamina. Yeah, I'm definitely going to twink this gal out here. Try to make this speed up a little bit, but only using old timey gear like I used to use when I played this for realsies. When I played Classic for real, I had like a Tarn helm and just a bunch of crappy gear, pretty crappy gear. Is that it? That's it. There we go. Alright, so leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, what you want to see. And then even on that, the D3 side, what do you want to see me do? Do you just want to see me play with friends? Do you want to see me do a playthrough? Specifically, let me know. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching.